Good morning. My name is Alex. I'm doing my recording. I just downloaded OBS software and have the nice little timestamp on there. I've hidden away my bookmarks, and I have a little bit of a window where you can see me that I'm actually here and talking and narrating. My account's right here. Yesterday, I started running into issues where the Red Cross and Red Crescent paperwork projects from Clara Barton, the Angel of the Battlefield, weren't being able to be submitted due to the government shutdown. I want to try another one this morning, and going to see how that does. But I just go to the needs review, and it looks like the in progress ones I might need to help out. Probably a couple of them have been done since yesterday. I think 12, but not a big deal. I got 19,000 things to do, so plenty of stuff to do. The background music is Eden. It's just a 1 hour loop. I'm not going to tab over to it. I do have the ability to go to my YouTube channel if I want to for music, but I just wanted something to relax that I could enjoy in the background. It shouldn't be too loud. If it is, we'll just go ahead and turn it down a little bit more. I use headphones when I do this, and I just sit and read. So go ahead and do our timesheet. So that was 5:52 a.m. is when I started, but technically I've been doing this since 5:30. I've been downloading the software, so okay. This is the one that I started yesterday. This Negupa del Lucido me. This is French. I can't translate another language unless I'm actually skilled in it. This is English. I have the honor, blah blah blah, to announce. This one is the Asia memoir. The habitate is a when you don't speak the language. Okay, this is K right here. It gets very hard to enunciate them and everything. So I'm going to skip this one. I submitted a tag yesterday. Actually, I can show you that I did. I added a tag yesterday, one of my videos. So this is from the Danish ambassador to the Red Cross. And so you learn that when you're reading this actual letter right here, which he sends the credits to the Danish Red Cross. Apparently the Lieutenant General Thompson died during it. That's in the actual letter. And so this kind of gives a historical a context of why another person is talking to this lady. Go ahead and find a new page. Oh my. This is a newspaper. it looks like we're just doing this one little column here. So, the Johnston Democrat, published daily and weekly, Office 138 Franklin Street, Johnston, Canberra Company, Pennsylvania terms. The Daily Democrat is 1 year for $5, 6 months for $2.50, 3 months for $1.25, week 15 cents, month 50 cents. Weekly Democrat 1 year $1.50, and 6 months 75 cents. The Daily Democrat is published every morning except Sunday and delivered by carriers in Johnston and surrounding areas. The Weekly Democrat, 8-page, 48 columns, published every Friday. L.D. Woodruff, editor and proprietor. Johnston Democrat, Thursday, 17th, 1889. Democratic ticket. The state treasurer, Edward A. Bigler of Clearfield County. Prothonotary, James C. Dabby as... I really don't like some of these titles. Of Cornarborough. Register and recording, Olstein and J. Blair of Edinburgh, District Attorney, Francis J. Connor of Johnston, Poorhouse Director, Raphael A. Height of Carroll Township, Auditor, Joseph Hips at Elder Township. This is where you can actually, there's a cross line or something like that. I can actually invert the contrast. You can see the A and the U and the D come out in this, even though it's got covered up. But then you can just assume based on the title and the spacing, the remaining letters. So that is actually a really good guess by this previous writer. Highly agree with him. There is a possibility of something else, but say something like auxiliary. There's not many AUX or AU words, so I would say that is the height. You can also tell because it's likely a D by looking at this little. See how there's a little square right here? And their D's on the typewriters back then actually have that. You see that later on. This is the basics of deductive reasoning. It's looking for similarities. Coroner Peter McDowell of Portage Township, Miss Clara Barton, in view of many of her benevolent acts and scrupulous devotion with her life work. Too much cannot be said in praise of this lady. The blood of sufferers of Johnston have begun to Jesus. We always hold her in grateful remembrance, as she has been the instant in season and out of season, in relieving their distress and ministering to their wants. Among the many noble, generous-hearted men and women that fled to the relief on wings of love and sympathy, she stands out today, conspicuous among the foremost. Her advent was the first Eastern train that reached Johnston and was greeted as an angel's mercy. With her and for months afterwards, boxes, bags, and barrels and trunks and valises filled with clothing, shoe, boots, bedding, and food came by hundreds and thousands, until the temporary building that she had speedily erected was crowded into repletion. Then with an ardor born of the noblest impulses, with an energy that knew no respite, she went on everywhere on her great mission of love. Gladdening the heart of hundreds of our destitute and suffering, asking no questions about the nationalities or creeds, social standing or color. The one great controlling and inspiring bond and universal brotherhood made us akin in her estimation. Never did an organization select so wisely and elect so judiciously as did the National Red Cross Association when it chose her to preside over its benevolent work. Such is her national reputation that the generous donors of money and goods had no hesitancy in putting him all in her hands. All did, we say, and great is the pity that she had not been selected as a custodian of millions and placed them in other hands. Her fine executive abilities, her power of persuasion, her zeal and faithfulness would have left no grounds for complaints and pardons or favoritism to few instances of my turgidity. For the relief of the suffering of thousands in the Conmile Valley. Appreciating her character, ability, and work as Johnstown people now do, we do not wonder that Charles Summers' estimate of her was so high. In ascribing her to the highest attributes of exalted womanhood, and in saying that she possessed in a marked degree the highest grade of both statesmanship and soldiership, he gave utterance to a truth that had been verified in all of our great national disasters, such as the forest fires in Michigan in 1881, Mississippi floods of 83, the Mississippi cyclone of 83, and the Ohio and Mississippi floods of 1884, the Virginia epidemic of 1885, Texas drought of 87, and the Charleston earthquake of 1887, the Mount Vernon cyclone 1888, yellow fever in Florida in 1888, but last but not least, the Commonwealth flood of 1889. To her timely and heroic work, more than any other human being, are the people of the Commonwealth Valley indebted for whatever may be their favorable circumstances and conditions to the good. And as she goes to the new fields of disaster this week, she will carry with her the blessings of the hundreds of this flood-swept district who are ready to perish. To close this brief tribute to her superlative merits, I begin by saying too much praise cannot be awarded to her. The agitation in favor of costless extravagance. Private interments are much more prevalent than formal in these cases, only through period of higher custom. Friends of the deceased. The reform has been materially helped with, by example, persons of wealth and refinement, and no one who has good judgment and independence of character need to be led by folly of sleeping himself and his family. For a whole year to have a fashionable king. Police supply of Minnesota, Dakota are down cars and elevators an estimated 6,066,000 bushels. An unusual number of women have been nominated in Iowa for county superintendents of schools. Important branching out can be observed by the issue of the New York World that Murray's Williamstown brothers of this city have just established an office at Purdue Building, New York. Transaction royalties from business. The Messrs. Remington have the rank high in their business, and in the annual published they are recognized far and wide as most invaluable publication. This is a comic, actually. So he's actually translated the words in the window, the sign. Dr. Pierce's Golden Medical Discovery. Dr. Pierce for the only guaranteed medicine. It's Dr. Pierce's favorite prescription. Guaranteed. The only medicines sold at druggists come with a positive guarantee with their manufacturers that they will do just what they claim for them. That is, benefit and cure in all cases of disease for which they are recommended. They will never pay for them with a faulty recovery. The Dr. Pierce's world famous specifics manufactured by World Dispensary Medical Association of Buffalo, New York. Dr. Pierce's Golden Medical Discovery cures all diseases arising from a torpid or deranged liver, or from impure blood as dyspepsia or indigestion, pimples, blotches, eruptions, saltworm, tetter. These are some old. Constipation or lung scrofula, also cured by this wonderful remedy, if taken in time. Dr. Pierce's favorite prescription is the world famed remedy of all these chronic weaknesses and distress and derangements, so common to American women. It is a most potent, invigorating, restorative tonic with a strength giver, imparting tone and vigor to the whole system. It is soothing, nervine, it is unequal. See guarantee price printed on our bottle wrapper and faithfully carried out for many years. Copyright 1888 by World's Disc Med Association. $500 offer for an incurable case of Catra in the head of property by Davis is Parker Remedy. By its mild, soothing, and healing properties, it cures the worst causes, no matter how long of suffering standing. By Douglas, 50 cents. Wallpaper, window shades, blank books, and stationery at Tom Brady's 130 Franklin Street. Also an agent for American Anchor, Inman, DM, State, Red Star, and White Star Line of ship. White Star Line was actually where the Titanic came from. That's funny. Drafts on all parts of Europe if there is possible. Ocean steam passage to Europe with following steamship. Also cool. Tickets to or from Europe. Following steamship lines also drafts in all parts of Europe at lowest rates. W.C. Lewis at Johnstown Savings Bank. April 23. W. August 22nd. W10D. Cook is number 160 Main Street. Model restaurant.
The above place will open on September 25th. This is a detailed little news article. Boot, shoes, slippers, and rubbers. Men dress shoes and Congress and balls. $1.25 and $1. Men's solid kit buckle shoes $1. Men's handmade kit boots. Solid at $2.50 and all other goods in proportionally low prices. Making and repairing specialty, having a full course of Hanson. J.D. Edwards Companies, Main Street, opposite Penn. Trader and Gear, Bedford Street, next to Swings Hardware Street. Place to buy furniture, rugs, stoves, etc. Just like sizes, the domestic. Deliver inducements from field settlers. Come and examine your stock, the best price, the cheapest. Come and see the machines at Porsche Brothers, Locust Street Park, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. If not delivered within 5 days, return to Kaufman's Clothing House, Pittsburgh, 1889, Pittsburgh, September something, to public everywhere. Kaufman's Grand Depot, leading office of Kaufman and Brothers, 5th Avenue of Southwest States, Pittsburgh, September 1889, to the public. Visitors to the Pittsburgh expedition are invited to make themselves at home at our establishment while in the city. We are now displaying the largest stock of new fall and winter styles in clothing, cloaks, shoes, hats, and furnishings. Daimler and Crest, Ale and Porter Brewery. Also dealer in malt hops. And the Old Portage, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. In our new establishment at number 315 Main Street, we are now opening the new lines of dress goods, trimmings, buttons, ribbons, and fancy goods. Table linen, napkins, towels, and towing, sunshades, umbrella, etc. The Brussels carpet, new wool carpets, floor, flapper, window shades, feather, pillows, bolsters, feathers and sacks, all of which will be sold at low prices. We have a lot of flooded goods that will move soon. Close out at any price. Any extraordinary bargains are in this lot. All seams, they must have. Some carpets are on the lot as which Master Camp, 315 Main Street reopened. With this opening, a new temporary store in the rear of the corner store of Locust Street. I kept a nice stack of wallpaper shades and blank books, all kinds of stationery and fancy goods. School materials, pocketbook, drawing, looking glasses, photograph and autograph albums, etc. Chaz S. Ruth, $3 and $4 shoes. Competition is the life of trade, and if you have not seen our latest improved goods, cannot imagine how lively it is. Trade is. Or by how hard our competition have to work to keep within sight of us. Ask your retailer for the James means $3 shoe or the James means $4 shoe according to your needs. Positively non-genuine unless having had our name and price stamped plainly on your soles. The retailer will supply you with a shoe so stamped that it's on is doing so. If you do not insist, some retailers will coax you into buying inferior shoes on which they make a larger profit. James is $3 unexcelled, unstyled, unequal to durability, imperfections of James means $4 shoe cannot fail to satisfy the wish made in delays. Made also in English. Such as the recent progress in our branch of industry that we are now able to affirm that the James means $4 shoe is in every respect equal to the shoes which only a few years ago were retailed at $8 and $10. If you try on a pair, you will be convinced that we do not exaggerate. Ours is the original $3 and $4 shoe, and those who imitate our system of business are unable to compete with us in quality of factory. In our alliance, we are the largest manufacturers in the United States. Shoes from our celebrated factory are sold by the wide-awake retailers in all parts of the country. We'll place them easily within your reach, any states or territory, if you will invest 1 cent in postal card awareness. James Mead and Company, 41 Lincoln Street, Boston, Massachusetts. Full lines above shoes for sale by Scott Dibbert, 215 Reed Street, Johnstown. Lumber and building materials, daily, New Daily Meat Market, CY, Wisconsin, a flesh of meats, bologna, smoked, and fingered sausages. Ohio, Switzer, cheese. especially goods delivered free. Oh man. Oh, newspaper. I think I'm going to take a break now. I'll do this page in about an hour.